Welcome back to Proxy, everybody. And today I have Kim with me from Team Estonia, who played at the WTC, and he's here to talk about his experiences at the event, one of the biggest in Warhammer 40k. How you doing today, Kim?
All right, Proxy. I'm doing okay now, and it's always good to be back here. I feel like this is my home, yeah. Like you're my homie, you know.
Absolutely, we are homies, Kim. 100%, dude. It's great to have you back on the channel. I remember we did a little thing, a month ago or so,
Yeah.
about the Sima Gaming event, the Sima Gaming tournament. We'll talk a little
Yes.
bit more about that at the end of the video. But yeah, I definitely wanted to talk to you about this event. It's one of the biggest, of course, in the world. WTC.
Yes.
It's world renowned for 40k, and you had the pleasure of playing some against some of the best, 40k players in the world.
Yes.
How'd that
Okay.
feel?
Yeah. That feels great, man. And to be honest, and also just to get the audience understand me is I'm not a top player. If you are here want to hear some crazy combos from the dying race of Eldar, you better save your time, do something more meaningful. Uh, mostly, yeah, mostly,
Kim's being a little bit humble. He's serving us some humble pie. Kim is actually very good. He's a very good Eldar player, but go on.
thank you, thank you. But okay, let's say okay, I'm not a top player like the world class. No, 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 no. I'm a good for the village player, you know.
There we
And
go.
but
Yeah.
what I enjoy is, is I do not copy ever, never ever the so-called meta list, you know.
Hmm.
I always come out a list from my own understanding, from my own style, and I tailor it to the way like the last 100 points that can, till the last teeth, you know.
Hmm.
I tailor it. This list made for me. Whoever feels like, what is this list? This is not a good list. I always feel funny. Like, what is good list? Define good. You know,
Right.
you can copy a list from Liam VSL, and trust me, you won't use it even as half of how he used. Why? Because that is his style. That is his understanding. Same thing with my list. I give to another elder player. Maybe he can only play 50 to 60%.
Right.
Same reason, right? And that is what I enjoy. Also, I'm a not I'm a quite a niche guy, you know. I enjoy to find something different, something not popular, something little weird. I don't
Right.
know, but I enjoy to do that. This also the Elder as a faction is not as strong, particularly at this moment. And
Right. Yeah.
actually, my Norwegian friend, the captain of Norway, has made some analyzation after the WTC. It turned out the weakest faction, which means let's say the faction which has the lowest win rate, is the Elder,
Yeah.
like a 30%. I was like, wow, it shows
Absolutely.
really,
You know
it
what
shows.
though? It does make sense because if you think about it, where we are as a faction right now at the top levels, we
Yeah,
just don't have the tools anymore to prevent
no,
people from just running into our deployment zone and massacring
no,
us if they want to.
absolutely
And
no.
here's the thing, like I play at a pretty casual level with my friends. They don't do that, right? They don't
Mm,
aim to build a list that's going to get in your deployment zone and wreck you in one turn because they want to play a full game. They work full time jobs. Over the weekend, they want to come and have fun. So
yes,
they don't really run crazy stuff like this. But in
yes,
Warhammer 40k in this edition, we don't have the same tools we did in 10th. We don't have the fights
yes,
first, heroic intervention. We don't have, a lot of ruin walls to block
yes,
charges and stuff, right? So a
yes,
lot of the stuff that made us strong and able to do all of our tricks was
yes.
those basic principles, those basic core rules, and we've lost a lot of that. So
Yes.
it
At
makes
the end
sense.
of today, at the end of the later part of today's interview, I want to tell my personal not a professional, but my personal, like a realistic analyzation and feeling and feedback after my own 7 games of WTC. So then I will tell how I feel as a elder race. I want to
Right.
give a honest opinion and feedback. And how would you like to start, Proxy? Should we just follow the
Yeah,
timeline? Maybe
absolutely.
that's
Let's
easier.
let's talk about. So you arrived the 13th of
Yeah.
August, right? Or
Yeah,
did you
we
arrive before?
arrived on the Wednesday evening last week,
Mm-hmm.
and with the team, and we also had great. Before that, I tell people how I become. I normally I live in Finland. I'm a TO in Finland, but
Mm-hmm.
this time, my great friend Estonians asked me, would I be stepping in because one of their player couldn't make it now? Then absolutely, it was my. I never even dreamed like, okay, I'm going to WTC. No, 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 no. That's too wild for me. But of course, I WTC is the most admired event of the whole Warhammer 40K. It is also a dream of mine to go there at least. But now
Mm-hmm.
I have this opportunity to even play. I was like, wow, absolutely, I've got to take it, whatever happens, whatever it costs. So first, big shout out to my Estonian teammates. You guys are great. Okay, as you can see from this first photo
Mm-hmm.
or the stats, we got the second place. I mean, the second last. There were 46 teams this year, and we were the 45th. Hey, it's still something, isn't it?
It's something. It
Of
ain't
course, I
last.
think, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, people can laugh, whatever, but hey, whoever laugh at that, you were not there. If you
Yep.
were, then you will understand. In that, this is the highest team event in the whole world. No victory is guaranteed. No, even 1 inch of ground of the battlefield is given for free. You have to fight every point. Nobody is okay. Most people are very friendly, but hey, they are fighting for their own nation, right? For fighting for their own pride. So, and also for Team Estonia, also among with a few other teams, this was our first time, and a lot of to learn, and a lot of lot of has been learned.
Mm-hmm.
And these my Estonian mates, they are super talented young guys. They have many years to come. I really believe they have a very bright future, and really I believe with their dedication, with their experience and playing level improving, they will do better and better each year. So that being said, let's start with our first day and the first round.
There we go. Versus the USA. So you had
First,
a really tough
yes,
intro.
Team USA.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
for people who don't know the WTC system, I can spend 1 minute to explain
Sure.
because we have 46 nations this year. So every nation has 8 members, so 8 players. Because in this current 11th edition, we have 5 dispositions. So 5 out of 8, you have must take each of the disposition. Then there's 3 extra one. You can choose which one of the 5 you want to take one more to your team. So basically, it's 2, 2, 2, 1, 1 of the dispositions for every team. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's make that clear first. And then because we have so many teams, we managed to the organizer managed to make pots, different pots. So 4 teams in one pot. The last 11th pot has 6 teams. So in every pot, there's tier one, tier two, tier three, and tier four. Usually the level is the higher one is the better level. That's why US is a tier one, Italy is a tier two, and Bulgaria is a tier three. And then we are a new team. We had no data, no history, so we naturally a tier four. That's how this is ranked. And then um, the tier four start playing the tier one in the first game, which is Thursday afternoon. Why is in the afternoon? Because the War Master, which is single tournament in the whole WTC series, take the first 2.5 days. So Thursday morning is the two last game from War Master. When we arrived to the venue, the War Master just finished, and the great American player, Bolger, just won this year's War Master title. And I was fortunate enough to see the last few minutes before they announced that. So actually,
Nice.
I had a little video also of that one. And Bolger is absolutely beast, you know. Well, it was like 9 rounds, 9 rounds in the very hot and humid
Yeah,
sports hall with like over 600 players. Imagine that. 3 days, 9 games. It's absolutely brutal.
that is crazy.
And right after that, he has maybe like 1 hour, 1.5 hour resting. Then the team event starts. Then he's placed as a player in the US team. Imagine, you know.
That's nuts. I can't imagine playing that much Warhammer to be honest. And I play a
So
lot of
crazy.
Warhammer, dude. Like but after 2 games in a day, I'm like pretty tired. I'm like, all right, I'm
Yes,
good.
exhausting. That's normal human being, you know.
Yeah.
This guy made it up the end. Okay, let's get back to ours. And yeah, the it's a you, many people might say, "Wow, that's a brutal, you know, walk through, walk over, whatever." But for me personally, I feel that we are so fortunate to play the first opponent of ever any of us, because this is the first year we tried the WTC, and this is our first opponent ever. We played one of the greatest Team USA. I feel like very fortunate, you know. And
Mhm.
of course, there's a pairing, and so 8 players from each team, and we there's a strategy, so we paired up, you know, and then we okay fight. You find who's your pair, then you go fight, and WTC scoring is from 0 to 20, unlike the GW scoring from 0 to 100. So this also a bit different. If you're interested, go look into it by yourself. So my first paired was Brian. I didn't know Brian. I never met the guy, and very humble, very polite, and so we first got paired because I was the defender,
Mhm.
and his faction is the orcs. And 1 week before WTC started, I had the pleasure to play a practice game in RTT with the Finnish WTC captain Jovni, and he played orcs also in this WTC. And so I had the pleasure to really feel what kind of pressure the orc army can do. And in that game, I lasted like the beginning of third round. And though I know it's an absolutely brutal game, no. Oh, before it started, I already knew the result. It's not a surprise for anyone, right?
Right.
And maybe I will quickly give go through my list and
Yeah.
thoughts on the list
Absolutely. Yeah,
so
so I
people
have
can
the list up here
follow.
on the screen. Weirdly enough, I reviewed your list going into the WTC in a previous video. I really liked the
Yeah,
list.
yeah,
I will save my future comments to the end of the video when we talk about Eldar in general, but you have a really cool Corsair Coterie Path of the Outcast build. Uh yeah, go ahead and go through your list. I'll kind of scroll through it and you can explain what you got.
right, right. And you please go to the top of the list. I want to show people a little this motto I decided to choose. I did what I was told as well as I could. Simon Hayek. For most of the world, people probably you don't know this person, but if I tell you what he did, you will be very impressed. He's a wartime sniper of Finnish army, and he got famous from the Winter War, uh, almost like 80 years, 80 plus years ago,
Hmm.
and he's still he is the greatest sniper of the world, of the most confirmed kills in the real battlefield.
Yeah.
And if you're really interested, go to Google him, find him. So what is? So I have military background, and He's one of my personal favor. He's a national hero of the Finnish people. They are very proud of him, and that's why this is like my salute, you know, to Simo Hayuan. Okay,
Nice.
that's being
I
said.
like it. I
But
like it.
this
It
this
kind of fits
motto
in with
really
this army too, actually.
exactly also
Yeah.
fit into my own like whatever you call it, like a spiritual attitude toward this journey, you know, because
Hmm.
my Estonian brothers called me upon me. Okay, fine. I asked the captain, what disposition you want me play? Whatever you say, I will make it work. You know, I don't care about the meta list. Well, that no matter to me. You tell me what disposition. He said, okay, priority asset. Okay, I will get it work. I will figure out. Then I work on it like almost 2 months. You know, I figure out this is my list. Eh? So I did as well as I could. I really put a lot of effort. You know, I can tell you guys, of course, I have work, a family, and I'm a father of six, and three are small ones. So there are a lot of things going on, and also same time I need to manage two of my big events, my own like 40K events, team and single. So a lot of things, but all my private time went into the preparation. And also a shout out to my local gamers, my local 40K brothers, and I have harassed all of you guys because I asked them play different armies, different factions, and different dispositions. Just make sure I had all the practice before I go into WTC. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god. Okay, let's continue. So basically, my idea is I need to have lots of tools, right?
Hmm.
And these tools have to fit my personal use also. That's why we have, for example, since it is a Corsair detachment, so we have to have a big unit of Corsair. And for my own um, personal preference, I found the Void Reader actually can be very useful, very powerful actually, when it's especially with the Prince together, you know,
Hmm.
because this whole unit they are basically two to hit, and if the target on the objective, which you should always use this unit to attack the target on objective, but then you have suddenly they are much more buffed, so they hit on two, reroll hit both in range and close combat, and at the same time sustained. Imagine that. So when all this together, and so when they're shooting, it's quite a guarantee they can have high outputs, and
Hmm.
because they're two blasters and one wrist cannon, right?
Right.
Also blaster pistol. So all have good strength, good damage, good AP. But nobody, I mean, opponent wise, nobody really care about this. Just some foot soldier, just some battle line. But then once I told them, okay, this guy, what they can do, and high weapon actually make a lot of damages, surprisingly damages. And then when they charge into close combat, in the Corsair Coterie detachment, there's one specific stratagem for these guys, basically. But if it's a Corsair unit, you can reroll full wound, reroll to wound rolls. Otherwise, just one, just reroll one to wound. So suddenly this unit become very reliable and a very killy unit if you use it right. Attack something on objective. Okay, let's go down.
Hmm.
And the second attached unit is the Fire Dragon and the Flagon, of course, without
Yeah.
much saying. This is one of the best combo we have for monsters, creatures, monsters, vehicles, and also for heavy elite infantries. Like, for example, okay, I didn't get to play CSM. If a whole unit chosen, I'm very confident this unit with a little guide and doom, if maybe just guide is enough. They can take out the whole unit of chosen. Not a problem at all. And
100%.
then go down, we have Howling Banshees and Yenzar. Of course, although their abilities in a way nerfed, but I don't consider it's nerfed because it's just a little different now. We have to, whenever edition changes or even just balance data comes out, you know, I do not like to think it's oh no, we are so bad. No, no, no. It just you adjust the image or the concept in your own brain, okay? Because Actually, with I had a little talk with the Yoni, the Finnish captain, also about this. We have this very agreed point. Like whenever when the like a so-called balanced data slot comes out, he also do this. I also did this. So we were talking that. So like you always go through your codex or your data sheets one by one. Again, even just you're in the toilet, you go through it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you always can suddenly find something you have not noticed, or something was not good. But after this so-called balanced data sheet comes out, then something suddenly become useful. So this is something we always dig in, all right? So holding Banshee, actually, I still found them very super good, super reliable because of the six auto advance, and also because they're very reliable output. You have to, you don't throw them into a 10 brick of Terminator. That's a suicide mission, yeah?
Right.
So you go to, you do like a 5 Terminator or five, this sword guy,
Mm-hmm.
because of course you have to shoot him a little bit, prepare them a little bit, then go in, let them finish the job. They still do very solid job. And
Absolutely.
go
Yeah.
down, then there's a Warlock Skyrunner and my beloved Wind Rider unit. When you did that like a couple weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
actually I was praying like, please don't find don't speak like everything out. I have to keep a little secret. And
Oh
you
God.
mentioned this unit feels weird. Why it belong to Corsair Coterie.
Yeah.
The thing is, there are certain units in Eldar. It doesn't matter what detachment. Remember, was it half year or more than half year ago in the Finnish a big GT? I played the Wind Rider. Okay, naturally I have the Wind Rider unit. The but even I played different detachment. For me, my personal preference, I will always have a unit of this. Warlock Skyrunner and the six Wind Rider. But depending on how you like to use it. Because I always like to put the Eldrad and the Farseer in my list. I love Guide and Doom combo.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me, after Guide and Doom, suddenly this Shuriken Cannon, they can put reliable damage on even big knights.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, because
So,
that
because
lethal hits. You know.
exactly, and I usually keep them in reserve. So wherever they come down, I will always make the targeted priority to be the closest target. So this unit can reroll full reroll to hit. So I can always fishing for the lethal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And after the guide, and they have natural ignore cover save, right? Because the Warlock Skyrunner. So basically they come down from reserve, they hit on two, ignore cover save, hit on two, and fishing for lethal. And 18 shots, my friend. It's no joke. If you roll a little hard, you can get like a 6 to 8 lethals. And the rest is two to hit. You maybe miss one or two, but most will be hit. And then because it's doomed, you're strength six, and preferably before that, your war worker give a shot to the same target, so you get one more better AP. So
Mm-hmm.
suddenly you have minus two AP. You get everybody to 4+ invul, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then even the big knights, even the T11 target, now you want everybody on 4+.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. I mean,
And then flat.
these guys are even good against Space Wolves. You know, the Terminators with the shields and everything. Just
Anything.
because.
I'm telling you, anything.
Yeah.
Terminator, Knights, Vehicle, Monster. This is why I love this unit. If you notice, I always put one unit there. And they cannot even like deny it because it's in reserve. It come down whenever I want it come down.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay,
That
let's
is cool.
continue.
Yep.
Yeah, and then of course Eldred, my old man, he has been
Nice.
fighting this particular model has been fighting with me when I went to Chile 7 years. I brought him there, and then
Nice.
he traveled back with me. So yeah, Carsis, and he's also in my list. I like to use his mostly the +1 strength.
Yeah.
I found that also can be useful, especially helping Prince and Void River um,
Oh
that
yeah,
that attached because the plus one strength on 4 to 5 is a big deal,
it is.
right? Also, he helps my sniper plan. I have a combo of a sniper from 4 to 5 is also a big deal. Yeah.
Nice.
And DJ, of course, he has his own use in this function in this list. And
Hmm.
Fazir is my reliable source of better hitting, especially nowadays. The cover save is such a big deal, such a big deal, for the big
Huge.
boys, for the any unit. Even they just touch a little bit behind the terrain. Suddenly they got cover save. Suddenly, imagine if my war worker need to hit on 4+ to hit, it's super, super unreliable. Really, it suddenly become like nothing. So
Yeah.
in my opinion, we have to have a, and okay, I shouldn't say we have to have or must have, but I really highly recommend we should have a buzzer in the list. So whatever in that round, when your activation in your activation is your high priority target you want to take out, you make sure you give a guide on that target. At least you have a little better, 16.6% better chance to hit. And also there are a lot of targets you build in -1 to hit through the tournament, I have noticed.
Yeah.
So it's super necessary. And then, of course, there's a faster Skyrunner just before the list submission. They dropped the points. So it's also good. I need this action piece because moving 14 plus 2 and 2 OC is pretty good. And I really need this kind of also cheap enough. You
Oh, absolutely.
know.
Really good for those relic missions for priority assets for sure.
And I also have a battle line. I have 2 more units of Corsair Void River.
Nice.
Good OC, not expensive, has a good gun. So if there's, let's say, one vehicle, just one or two wound left, go up there. Especially if that vehicle is an objective, remember? You
Hmm.
got full
Yeah,
reroll to hit.
absolutely.
Then we go down. What do we got? All right, of course, there's 2 war worker with bright lances. These are good at taking out heavier armored target, and also they can give any of your unit +1 AP. That is super important.
Yeah, I
And
am a
then,
big fan of Warwalkers for
yeah,
sure.
and I started the game at 6th edition. At that time, you can put the 3 war workers in one unit, and you
Oh
can have
yeah.
3 units,
The good old
right?
days, my friend, the good old days. I could talk forever about the triple Warwalker.
Yep. So I have still 9 war workers in my arsenal.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
Okay. Then Shroud Runner. Oh my God, this. Oh, I really, really enjoy the Shroud Runner. I really a little bit regretting why I don't have a second unit of them, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Shroud Runner, absolutely very again because of current meta, the cover save is such a big deal, such a big deal, such a big deal. So this is something we have in our toolbox. We can take out the cover save away. It's super important. And then the Warlock Skyrunner, again, it fits to my list. I'm not saying everybody should use it, but my priority target, this position, these both Skyrunners are super important. And
Yeah. One of the
one little detail.
comments. Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry to
Yes,
interrupt.
I was
One.
about to say it. I was about to say it.
Okay. All right. Go for it.
Yes, I, I I wanted to see who and which Altar Corofascio will find this first. Actually, that guy has a very sharp eyes. Whoever that is, if
Hmm.
you're listening, you deserve me give you a very respectful shout out. Okay, man. And that was something in my mind, because the point change. I told you just few days before the submission, and I was still tilting my my list. And when you are so focused, there's sometimes you don't realize things. But then in the last was it the submission was it Sunday night, like a midnight, right? Sunday, it was a Sunday midnight. And that day I decided, okay, I have 5 points. I realized, yeah, I can update warlock to a Farseer, so two more wounds, right?
Hmm.
And also this ability also pretty good. You just point your finger 18 inches away, visible enemy unit. Okay, minus 1 to wound for everything till my next turn. It's also quite powerful if you think. But you know what happened, Proxy?
Mm.
I think in 100 years you wouldn't guess what happened. Why I didn't do that. So first I was leaning to that, okay? But I told you I have small children, so I need to put them to sleep. And I fall asleep too. So when I woke up, I was like, okay, I wait a second. What time is it? It's like, oh shit, it's just like a 10, 15 minutes past midnight. So I was like, oh,
Oh God.
that's not, no any drama, no big whatever mysterious tactic behind.
Yeah.
Simply real life stuff.
Yep.
We are
It
we are
happens.
living the real life.
Yep.
Exactly. No shame about it. And anyway, in my list, both Skywalker, mostly they're just run into the middle, do an action, and then they also know what's gonna happen to them. So
Right.
not gonna change big thing, but of course, you should be done that way. So shout out to that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
To finish, I'm being honest. It's just real life stuff. So
That's
and to
true.
finish the list, we have two sets of Corsair Sky River.
Mm.
They fly so fast, 12 plus 2 inches move, and you can decide how you want to use them. So and also now I want to point out my special ranger unit. You can notice it's a very unusual thing. Huh? I put the 10 rangers in one unit. Go
I
back
like
to
it.
the motto of the whole list. This is a salute. This is a respect for the Simo Hayuhan, the best sniper of the world ever. So we must have a significant ranger unit, right? So from this, you can also see I'm not a particular meta guy,
Yeah.
but I'm not just putting here for fun. Okay, I have my big evil plan.
Well, I love this choice because
Yes,
I think it's really good, especially in Corsair Coterie where you could get rapid fire,
exactly, exactly.
AP minus
I was
one, additionally.
exactly. I
Yeah.
didn't notice this combo in the beginning. Usually I always run 2 units or ranger of 5. Just for infiltrate, block, and da 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 da. But then one day I suddenly realized, hey, come on, guys, we can do this. We put 10 together, and in Coterie detachment, there's a specific stratagem, 1 CP. Suddenly, a unit of shroud runner or ranger has rapid fire 1, which means any target within 18, double the shots for rangers, and then ignore cover save, and then plus 1 more AP. So, what we are dealing now here, suddenly this 10 shots strength 4 AP1 guy suddenly can become something really killy. Please follow me. So normally I do the combo is guide and doom, and with this one stratagem already taken cover save away. So you hit everything on 2.
Yeah.
And continue. We have curses. So curses hit the target plus 1 strength. So suddenly now this unit of ranger, their sniper rifle becomes strength 5, which means even they hit, let's say, tough unit, like orcs, toughness 5, normally they wound down 4, but because Doom, they wound everything on 3.
Yep.
And even for I even calculated and also did the math, even for T9 target, because for strength 5, doesn't matter if strength 6 or strength 9, it's the same, right? We normally hit on 5,
Hmm.
but now we hit everything on 4. Imagine that, and AP2, or even 3 if you use Warworker to hit first. So you really push the, at least if it's character unit, you push it to the invulnerable save right away. And each failed save, flat 2 damage. Normal character has 6. around. Yes, special character has 8 or 10.
Hmm.
So suddenly this unit actually is very killing. And through the tournament, of course, there are a few times I couldn't use them as I planned. But each time, whenever I shot them as I planned, they take out the character absolutely, plus always few of the bodyguard unit. And I remember in one game, couldn't hit the character. I used them to shoot the noise marine, a unit of 6 noise marine. I take out most of them.
Nice.
So
Yeah, they
this is
do
some
some
special
serious
secret
damage.
sauce, from my own,
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, when the edition started, this was one of the units that I was like, this is really strong. But, obviously once they shoot something, even with camouflage snipers, your opponent probably can kill them in retaliation, from what I've seen. Most lists, but
That depends on where you put it. I usually
right.
put them like a infiltrate,
Mm-hmm.
8 inches away from my opponent's deployment. But then once both sides deployed, it's the redeploy space because
Yep.
thanks to Prince. So I take all of them back to my side, and just in the front line or like a 1 inch behind my deployment zone.
Yeah.
So I put them in a building, in a ruin,
Mm-hmm.
and half of them up, half of them down. So whenever a suitable target come out within 18 inches from that particular location, the down ones come out. Then
Nice.
it's like 3 inches, right? Even without guide, they still +1 to hit. These are some micro operation part.
Yeah.
And then because I have bought them this 10 points enhancement, after they're shooting, they still have the 15-inch hidden.
Right. Yeah, no,
So
they're
they
very
can
good.
shoot anything, right?
Yeah, they're very good.
So this is something little detailed, but it can make big difference. And if possible, we can put everybody, all the Rangers models behind like a solid terrain, a little bit behind. Then everybody, even after the shooting, they are still 12 inch. So imagine that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Okay,
cool.
let's go to the first round.
Okay, first
And
round.
is it too much details? Is it too much detail?
Let's
Because
see.
we have to go.
First round.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just skip right into it.
Okay, first round.
So you
Yep.
guys playing
Okay.
the matchup, and
Now
then
you see the great John Lennon, yeah,
yep,
the captain,
he's
the
liking his
captain of.
chances.
Oh, I was wishing to get in to match up with him, yeah. Actually, with
Yeah,
whoever is a great player. So, but so
absolutely.
okay, I can see. Now we are with. I'm going to the Brian, and he has absolute most popular arc list
Yeah,
and very
they
super
look
powerful.
really cool too. He painted them well.
Yes, yes, and also this photo, I believe, is when we started the scout mode. Because when- he got the defender role,
Hmm.
so he put 2 units of commandos right outside of my deployment zone, and then also he got the first to go role, so he pushed
Ah,
absolutely all the scout up. So he
yep.
got in that way he got both ways, also the
Damn,
maximum
that's rough.
benefits.
Yeah,
Yep.
because if you had deployed first, you could have blocked him out with your rangers. But
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly. I could do a couple more, although maybe buy me one more round. Not gonna change any result wise, but still, this is the worst possible way happen. He
yeah,
got the defender, then he got the first round. As you can see, this is not even movement round. This is scouter phase, and
yeah,
he's basically all three big blocks boys with character already in the middle of the board.
yeah. What is this? Equatorial orcs and something else that I forget.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yes, I don't remember the other name, but basically, when these guys design a list, you just one thing you can be sure is they have thought out every possibility, everything they have figured out. They have been prepared for it. So when he got the first turn in this case in our matchup, he basically also he has this in the particular list he had this stratagem. One unit of orcs he can give like a small one just for that one unit.
Mm-hmm.
So he used for one of the commando units. Just come to disturb me, disrupt my line, And then all the others have big advance, the whole army advance. And I can honestly tell you, if he didn't roll six on advance, he rolled a five. The whole army, the
Yeah.
whole army. I was like, okay, God, you really make this impossible today, really. And it was another fun fact is I was playing so intensively still, and I didn't notice, but later on my friend told me and sent a screenshot. Actually, in Team USA they have their own like a little simpler version of streaming, and our table was closest to the camera. So my friend said, "Oh, he recognized me and Brian," and then he because we play quite many games. He's a Tony and a co-founder of Saima Gaming, and we play so much. Just from my gesture, he know I wrote bad or I wrote good, and he can see from the camera like many times I was like giving out both my hand like what the shit is this? It's like so he was laughing later. He tell me like that he knew the dice was not on me. Look at Brian, huh? Very
Yep.
handsome, very harmless guy.
He's very
Very
happy
harm,
about what's about to happen.
very happy, hundred
Yeah, I'll tell
percent
you that.
confidence. You can see from that smile. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a super gentleman. I really enjoy spend like a 2.5 hour with him. Well, yeah, about 4 hours time, but the
Right.
game
Right.
doesn't need that long somehow. And yeah, okay, let's go to next photo. See what's going on there. Okay, this is
Oh.
my setup.
Yeah.
when I realized what's going on, how much he pushed, how well he rode the advance, there's only one task left for me, Proxy.
Mm-hmm.
Is I need to take out gas. This is
Yeah.
the specific role of the whole game. Now come down to one particular combo, which I just explained to you, with my super sniper, with guide and doom and cassis, and you can see the setup here. The shroud runner run up, try to block, try at least,
Right.
and all my snipers got a line of sight to the gas unit, and they were gone to ground. Imagine that. Of course, they didn't shoot when they advanced, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were infantry. They behind the terrain. They were gone to ground, and from this particular angle, they are just hidden, which is 15. So everything need to be very precise in this game nowadays. So, but anyway, I managed to set up all 10 rangers, 15 inches and gas, and with all the buffs I get. But as I told you a little earlier, in the first game, first round, the dice was really, really, really not with me. When I roll first 20 dice, I knew I only need to roll two, but I remember I had a 6 to 7 dice one. And there's no
Oh.
way I can reroll. Okay, I missed like almost already like a 1/3. Okay, fine, let's go. So I need to roll 4+ now, right?
Mm-hmm.
After Doom and everything. And again, half of the dice gone. So I only managed to make like 7 or 8 wounds. And he managed to save half of that, 4+, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I remember it was like I made 8 damage, which is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Decent to Gus, straight. But then, because the pen boy, there's a feel no pen. He
Ah.
managed to save. He managed to save 5 out of 8.
Look at that. Yep. That'll happen.
You
That'll
never know
happen. Yeah.
how many fives he rolled that day. So yeah, then that was that. Yeah, but the plan went well. I mean, the setup whole went as good as it can, but just the dice didn't work out.
Yeah.
And many people can say, yeah, you should take out the pen boy. I know, brothers. I know, fast ears. But it won't change anything. Won't change anything. So just for the coolest point, I went
Yeah.
for the gas.
I mean,
But
hey, at some point you
no,
just have to go for the moral victory, you know?
exactly, that was I was
Yeah.
aiming for. But then that day, it couldn't happen. Okay, let's go down next photo. Ah, yeah, this one. So what I want to show you, you can see Yanzar is on this side, still in my deployment zone. And the commando, the first unit commando, already outside there,
Yeah.
right outside my deployment. And Yanzar was trying to make like a 3-inch, 3.5 max maybe charge, and I wrote double one. That day
Oh.
was really horrible. So I told
Oh.
Brian, okay,
Yeah.
let me take a photo. This is the moment. And
Yep.
next, okay, now we are playing. Okay, next.
Nice.
Yeah. Now I want to show here. You know this arc, this long op mounted unit, right? Now it's in
Yeah.
everybody's list.
Yep.
This unit, this model, the rules are so broken, so super broken. It basically moves 20 inches every turn in every activation. 20 inches.
Who is that?
Normally
Wazdaka?
shooting, yes.
Yep.
Normally shooting, normally charging. In this particular case, he came from my left side of my deployment zone, right outside the deployment zone. So imagine advance 20 fly over everything I have, and then ended here. Oh, and I try to use a war worker to predict how far he goes. I put a war worker there basically to sacrifice, try to slow down him a little bit and
Mm-hmm.
give him a shot. But no, Brian put it away like just a little bit touching the terrain, so he got four like a cover save, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that worker need to roll 4 to hit, so it didn't work out at all. So when his turn, he moved to 20. You see, right in the middle of my deployment zone. Try to understand the down part of the screen is the edge of my deployment. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So he's already here. And then he's trying to charge the right side, the Prince and the Corsair Void River unit. I try to hide them there. So the plan is try to let them to give second punch. Actually that time you're already too late. But still, when he rolled charge, he rolled a double six.
Oh,
So I have to say that day he got everything possible.
that's
And then go to
crazy.
next photo. See next photo if I yes. This is after the charging. Of course he moved 12, so he didn't how do you call say got engaged but not touch, right? So he
Mm-hmm.
can make a pile in.
Right.
So the way how he did, he ended up in the middle of my home objective.
Yep. Yep.
These great players, they really that game I learned a lot from him. He got few tricks were really useful. So the way how he screened out. Remember, I have a unit of Wind Rider as a reserve, and I have one unit of Sky River as Deep Strike.
Mm-hmm.
When it's 2B, when it's my turn, my own unit couldn't even come in from my own deployment zone. Can you imagine that?
Wow. Honestly, I
Not
can.
enough.
I
Yeah,
can't imagine
yeah.
that. Yeah. That's crazy
They
though.
have the body, and he has the skill. He got all the 5 and 6 at once. He spread his whole army all over the board,
Yeah.
all over. Even this is what he did to my home objective,
Right.
and I didn't have enough space to even put my unit in. Imagine that.
There was nothing you could do, Kim. Nothing you could
Nothing,
do.
no, absolutely
Yeah.
nothing. Even I killed one unit of boys. Even I killed guts. Still, nothing gonna change.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
no,
skill and good
no,
luck is a dangerous combination, and
yes,
especially with a really
absolutely.
powerful army too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Doesn't hurt.
I can only honestly tell my beloved craft world brothers, doesn't matter how good combos, how or maneuvers we can make in front of the pure brutality, nothing works. And
Yeah.
plus nowadays 11, the absurd speed, nothing gonna work.
Oh, 100%. I had a similar experience in previous editions with Eldari where it was just, yeah, you just couldn't do anything at high levels of competitive play. They would just crush you,
Okay,
you know?
Roshi, let's go to
Let's
the
go.
second round. Second round.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
Picture. There we go.
Thursday
Oh,
only one game. Okay, Thursday only one game, and then okay, this is the Friday. Friday
oh,
first game, and I can tell you guys, second, third, and the fourth row, I run in continuously 3 rounds. I run into Empire's Children,
gosh. Oh my gosh.
and there,
Yeah.
of course, there's a little variations, but the main build are rather the same, right? Like a
Right.
3 units of infractors with the character and uh, 2 defilers and one
There we go. Two
big
defilers.
monster or two. So
Fulgrim, of
yeah,
course, as well. You got to have him.
and this second round we play against Italy. They are tier 2 team, so you can imagine they are pretty good. They
Yeah.
are, and also the players. The particular player, Marco, his his teammate told me later he's the best player from Italy.
Oh,
So
wow.
also with this powerful Emperor's Children list, and yeah, the but I still I try to fight, and I got some points by GW system, but in the WTC it was a 0 to 20. So I'm very
Right.
sorry for that for the craft world, but at least I put up some fight.
Yeah.
Not as ridiculous as the orc
Yeah, there was
basic.
nothing you could do there. I think Emperor's Children is a little tamer than Orcs right now, to be honest.
Yeah. At least it's like a still fight, like a normal army. Okay, they
Right.
have tricks, we have tricks. They
Right.
put something in, I kill it. Okay, they kill mine. Like little trading, little doing. Of course, the defilers and the way how the whole army is quite absurd. Also, you think you fast, you think your jetpack move 14 inches fast. Imagine this guy. You know how fast a defiler moves? 12-inch on base.
Yeah.
Huh? And because they are such a big model and all the vehicle rules, monster rules, they go through all the terrain straight when it's under 4 inches. What does it mean? Means all the ruins, only the higher part, like the zoom in, please, Proxy.
What on
Just
this
for
this
the
one?
yeah, just this one, for example. You see, we have two pieces of ruins.
Hmm.
Only the higher part is over 4,
Right.
but
This
all the
part.
lower part, on the side part, all less than 4 means they can just through, go through without any penalty. They cannot end on top of terrain, but they can just go through.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
imagine
crazy.
if you roll just a 4 inches average is the one, that's 16 inches, my friend. Go to measure your board. 16 inches where
That's
he can end.
ridiculous. Yeah.
It's just fucking ridiculous. Then they can shoot like 100 shots every fucking thing. I can tell. Sorry for my cursing, but it's just absolute. It's not just absurd. That's why you have to be super careful. I am a very careful guy when I play. Like
Hmm.
the angles, I try to minimize damage, but it's getting so hard, so difficult. And
Yeah.
okay, then let's see if I remember something. Let's if you show me next photo. Okay, this part. Go back one. So I tell you guys what happened. Can you see it here? Let me see. Maybe not. Okay, go back one more. Okay, here. You see the rhino?
Hmm.
Okay. He hide the rhino there. I have nothing I can hit it, right? Because it's obscure. And you know what's in the rhino? 2 units of infractors and the character. And that is in the middle of the board. So if I don't do anything, what's gonna happen next round? He gonna disembark. That's 3 inch. They move 6 or 7. Then they advance. Then they can charge. So basically, they can charge into my deployment zone. This is the moment I decide I have to do something, at least destroy the vehicle, get the inventories out on foot. So what I do, there's workers cannot make that big maneuver. This is the moment I took my Wind Rider unit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're in reserve. This is second turn. What's it, second turn or third turn? Oh, second turn, yeah, second turn, yeah. So I put them um, 8 inches away, so all the bikes have a line of sight to the tank, and ignore cover save. In this moment, it was hit on 3, fishing for 6 is lethal. So I got the tank down to, I think, like a 1 or 2 wounds. Then he decided to move out everything. And then the tank later went to the middle objective, do something. So you have to force it out anyway. Otherwise, you cannot let them going like unchallenged.
Right.
Okay, let's go 2 photos back. Let's see what's going to happen there. And I put a small unit of Corsair in the middle because Corsair Coterie, when they touch the objective, and they all take on 2+, they take D3 mortal, a little bit something for them.
Right.
And you can see the infractors come out. One went to the middle, they killed the whole Void River. One unit is about to do something to the Wind Rider. Okay, next photo.
I wonder what they're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Take a wild guess. On this side, it is how fast they are. I staged, actually, this is my, I think this is my deployment zone, but a little front. Because the reason is I don't want to put Fire Dragon too behind, right? Because I have to put them a little little behind the middle edge so I can go in to do something to the Defiler. But now you see the Demon Nets, the little but famous, very, very practical Demon Nets. They they were in that behind that ruin wall, the ruin you can see in the middle of the screen. They behind there, then they run this far, charge into a Fire Dragon unit. This is what happens. Defiler, of course, moved on, touching the terrain. Just touch a 1 millimeter, he can shoot anything behind here,
Yep.
behind that terrain piece.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
That's rough.
Very, yeah. I mean, of course, if I'm being more careful, I could, do this, do that, but still, it doesn't change the whole picture. Doesn't
Right.
change the whole picture. And you can see a little bit the left side already cleaned. Maybe can you go next one? Let's see. Yeah, here. This is yeah, this is on the left side now. Oh no, sorry, this is next game. Go
Yeah.
back to the last one. This is next round. Okay, here actually you can already see. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Fulgrim is pushing up already. I remember he poisoned the Yenzar's unit, so basically Yenzar got poisoned like
Oh
can't
God.
last that long anymore. That poison ability, I don't know if everybody is familiar with. So whatever target Fulgrim shot at, and next round was it in my command phase? Oh no, both command phase, mine and his. On was it wait on 2+ or 4+? My unit take D3 mortal. Think about that.
Yeah.
If a Banshee unit, how many D3 we can take really? So
That's
it's
sad.
really sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad. And yeah, and Marco actually put a very good trick on me, and I don't have a photo. So okay, if you can zoom in a little bit to the central objective, Proxy. Okay, I want to explain. I usually put one sky runner, okay,
Mm-hmm.
to touch the terrain. So I make the uh, action dual C. He has to put something counter me, kill me. Then I kill everything he put down. But this time, also interestingly, he had the 1 unit of 3 fins, and then 2 units of the spawns. Apparently, they are the action piece too. So what he did, yes, I put it on first. Then he took my Warlock Skyrunner off. Then the way how he positioned the fins are very smart, super smart. He put them the way, of course, on the central objective, but he made sure I cannot get on the central objective by just movement phase,
Right.
So I cannot end up 2 inches, right? So he put it in such a clever way. He refused my to touch the central objective at all. Then the two of the spawns blocked from behind. So it doesn't matter how much I fly, how far I fly with the Skyrunner, I cannot get there. Then apparently I cannot do action. So he used that to counter my primary. I remember was it from the third round he started doing that. Then I killed the Finns, then he's too strong moving up. Then another unit of spawns come behind. So constantly he's denying my ability to even move on to the central objective. That was super smart. I really liked it, although it was done to me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But you can see, these are good players. They, of course, everybody has their own tricks and
Right.
things under the sleeve. But that was super smart. I really respect that move.
Well, the other thing
All right,
is
let's.
this center
Yeah,
objective is the small one, right? So
yeah, it is. It's
yeah,
hard. It's
it's
hard to
harder
get
to
there.
do that. Yep. All right.
And this is the second game, so unfortunately 0-20 uh, for me again.
Yeah.
And now let's go to the third round. That was in the we're still playing the pot game, so it's a Bulgaria. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. This is as I said earlier, it's Empire's Children again, and my opponent is very pleasant, Males, very pleasant guy, and we both started saying, okay, probably we are both team not winning the tournament anyway, so
Yeah.
let's have a have a good game, but still intense and good, and we can have don't have to play something stupidly serious. So easy again. And this time, yes, he pushed a little harder, a little more aggressive than the Italian Marco. As you can see, this is only the second turn. He's pushed the defiler up to here already. And next turn, if I don't do anything to this defiler, he's just gonna move a little bit, or he can move 12 to 16 inches easily. Just get into the middle of my objective. You see,
Hmm.
he can pass the terrain, the opening part of the terrain, but he cannot end there. But he can come to my side of the terrain, right? He can just land there. And to counter this kind of movement, also you have to also measure about, let's say, from 12 to 16 inches where he might land. Then you send a cheap unit to try to block there, because he also can't get into 2 inches of you. So in that way, you can reduce his movement also significantly.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's go to next photo, see if I remember what's happened. Oh, he play disruption, so that's why there's this five of markers on the things. Ah, okay,
Right.
so he has keeper of the secrets, right? I think that's the name for that.
Yeah. That's a keeper of secrets.
Yep. So yeah, as Elder, we are not afraid of a single or even two elite targets. Yeah, pushing to our face, we can take care of that. So after Guide and Doom and this target, they don't really last that long. And
Right.
I haven't exposed the Fire Dragon yet. So
Nice.
let's.
Yeah, I never found the keeper of secrets to be that tough to deal with, although they do a lot of damage.
They have built-in -1 to hit. I remember.
Yeah.
So in some cases, it can make it like a -2 to hit if it's in
Right.
cover save, right? So that can
100%.
be horrible.
Yeah,
Imagine
if you
you
don't have the tools to deal with that, then yeah, absolutely.
that's
But
terrible. Yeah. My opponent Males, I think he used this to basically to disturb my line.
right.
Like, I throw something, couple boom to your face. Deal with them when my next turn my whole army come up. That's the usual
Right.
tactic. From this picture, you can see the second defiler also moving up toward the middle and have a good shooting lane to anything comes up from this side, right?
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
lot of trading going on, lots of trading, and you go to the middle, please. The central objective. Zoom in.
Oh, there
Who
it
you
is.
see there?
There he
My
is.
brave, my brave
That
warlock
seems
Karamis
familiar. Oh my God, Lucius.
who's nearby, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh God, that's funny.
And also in the gaming, I of course I believe many people have very good habits, but also for me, if I throw him into the middle, he's gonna be my action guy. I immediately put a marker next to him, so no
Yeah.
accidental shooting or anything like that to ruin your game. You know.
Right.
Also in this level of competition, you don't want to take
100%.
back. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
So
if
it's very
you're playing by the intent of it, if you forget to say, "Hey, it's an action," it's like, "Hey, that there's a marker next to it. That means he was doing an action." So
yeah,
that does make sense. I sometimes serve dice next to models to mark that.
yeah, and anything. Just just get a good habit. I would say good habit.
Right.
Play clear game to both. You know, for yourself, for the opponent also. You have the responsibility to make you uh, battle plan or to show it clearly to your. That's why I have for all the abilities, guide and doom, take cover, away, +1 to strength. I have everything. I have a marker. Whenever I did that to a unit, I put it next to the unit to the target. So everything was always so clear, to everybody. And you can see my CP marker, that the big blue thing. You
Hmm.
can zoom in. That's my CP marker. And I write the
Nice.
name Kim on that one side. So that side is always my CP. Then the other side naturally is my opponent. So we
That's
make
smart.
everything so clear.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue, my friend. What's next?
Oop.
This is the. I want to show you. I think. Oh, this is the. Uh, yeah, this is my. Yeah, at some point I pushed my ranger unit up, and of course they shoot, killed many of them, and this is the long ranger left, and the left side that the character
Nice.
tried to charge, and he failed the charge. So actually,
That's great.
that one ranger denied him was it like a 4 points because they need to kill one of my unit, was it an objective or just kill the unit? I can't remember, but he didn't kill that ranger unit fully. So
Nice.
this one survival guy denied us 4 points from the opponent. That's why I have to take a photo for him.
That's cool.
And the defiler just like a few inches away. Yeah, here it was a funny moment. What happened is both my prince and Yenzar charged into the demon prince of Flemish, right?
Hmm.
I should be able to kill you, right?
Right.
Because this is my two of my best close combat character. But again, sometimes it's the dice. Either I roll poorly, either my opponent roll hot. So whatever happened, as you can see, there's one wound left on the prince,
Damn.
one on the demon prince. So of course I was quite sad, and that one thing a lot of points. And then, but also interestingly, comes to my opponent's turn. So he decides to fall back with the demon prince. Probably he want to take some secondary mission, or then he want to shoot my guys to death. Yeah.
Hmm.
So when he did that, it was so desperate. It was a fourth round, as you can see there. So I decide, okay, you know what? I'm gonna overwatch you. With what? With a prince. You know,
Yeah, dude.
prince is pretty cool. This desperate moment, my friend. Never give up. Like, oh shit, I only 3 shots over there. No, no, no. Even just one shot. If that's the only thing I got, I'm gonna shoot you. Who knows? It's a dice game, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I remember I shot, and then I got 1-6, one, and I need to wound him on 5. Okay, I got a 5. Now he need to save for his invo. Then he failed. So take 2 damage, my friend. So, so after he fought back, I overwatch with the prince, and then I managed to kill the big monsters.
That's
Imagine
great.
that, you know.
That's great, dude.
It's just I was laugh. We both were laughing, you know. I just said, sorry, my friend. You know, this is such a desperate situation. I just have to do everything I can.
That's just good
So
Warhammer, man. That's just fun. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool.
we are having fun still, even though we are in a serious gaming. But we are having fun.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Let's see. Look
Ah,
at
okay.
that.
I was
What
touching.
a handsome
I
guy.
was touching. You know what, Proxy? This is the. Let me see. Yeah, this is the first game I actually got 4 points.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
was it 416? I
Yeah,
think.
that's right. Yeah, you scored 4 points. That's great.
416. I was like, yeah, actually, finally, I did something for the team. You know.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
Oh my God. Okay, let's continue. Oh yeah, hey,
Nice.
zoom in a little bit. This I want to talk 1 minute with you. This is a Swedish company, Tree of Tales.
Yeah.
This is a couple. The guy is Chris and the lady is Kiki.
Uh-huh.
And they both are the founder and owner of the company. This is the one I told you about. This 3D printing, all these cool gears,
Oh
cool battle
yeah.
box, and all the measurements, all the tokens. They were in
Oh
the
yeah, these are
WTC
the
for the whole week.
boxes.
You see
Oh, that's
all the
cool.
cool things.
Yeah,
That's the
these are really
couple.
cool. That's cool. Awesome. Yeah, these are
Yeah,
some really nice boxes too for dice trays and stuff.
super
Wow.
stylish. And I think most of the Nordic WTC teams have ordered from them, and just so stylish, you know.
Yeah, I can
I,
definitely see
I will
why.
see through. I will make sure you will get your box.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd
Yeah,
love that, man.
yeah, yeah, for
Oh
sure,
yeah.
for sure. They
Oh,
are
oh.
awesome couple, and we had every time we see, we always greeting each other, and they know what's going on to my game. They always give me courage, and you know, very very cool couple, and their business also very successful.
Hmm.
And now you
That's
can
cool.
see they are one of the official sponsors,
Wow.
partners of WTC. You know.
That's great. That's cool. I love it.
All right, man. Let's go to our next turn. Yeah, this
Hungary.
is yes, this is already wait Friday morning. Yes, it's
Nice.
already Friday morning. Hungary. And now, yeah, let's go to next. This is just we're about to start a pairing. And again, I'm pairs children. What a surprise!
Well, yeah.
I was joking to my team like, yeah, soon I will become a faction specialist
Against Emperor's
against
Children. Yeah.
Empire Children.
You know what's funny though? I mean, they
But that's
were the biggest represented behind orcs, weren't they? Or
none of them.
they were one of the
Yeah,
most
they're good.
popular
Oh,
factions. Yeah.
yeah, they are good. And yeah, I take on, and then of course I got a little more and more experienced, and I also know their tricks better and better.
Right.
I remember my opponent go to the left flank, from my point of view. Left, yeah, yes, he pushed hard from the left side. There's a infractor comes out, and then he moved the six noise marine into the rhino. It's like a rhino become a taxi type, you know.
Yeah.
That was super smart. I like that move. And then of course he move on. The objective is mine, so he take few mortal, and then he can kill my battle line, no problem. But then on my turn, I can simply, you know, take care of the whole unit. I believe the rangers also shot to them. Okay, next photo.
Same
Yeah,
kind of
this is the
picture. Yeah.
yep, yes.
Cool.
And I'm started to do now. You can see the his unit and the rhino
Well, you
gone.
cleared out that
Um,
flank, buddy.
yeah, that's what I have been telling you know, the Void River with Prince are quite reliable, but
Yeah.
if you just remember, use them to attack the correct target. When the target just touch a 1 millimeter on the objective, that's your guy, that's your target.
Yep.
Go attack them, get your full reroll, both on shooting and close combat. On close combat, well, you use the 1 CP stratagem. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yep,
So
reroll
all cleared
wounds.
out.
Yep.
You can see.
Yeah, they are one of my favorite units in Corsair Coterie. Honestly, they just
Yeah.
hit like trucks, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's see.
Okay. Let's see
You got
next.
your
Ah, yeah. Here
the
it again.
warlock.
Yeah.
Nice.
The flavors. What did
Same
say?
thing. He was
Six.
trying to do the same
No.
thing as me.
60 points, right? Is it now 60 points or
What was that? The spawn?
before? No, 55 points.
Yeah,
55 points.
55. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's
That's
get things
awesome.
done. You know,
Yep.
get things done. You see, when he's gone, go to zoom in. I have the uh, I have the Corsairs guy runner ready to go.
Yeah, where's he? He's right
All this, you know. Yeah,
right over here.
you have to have
Yeah, right over here.
you have to have the plan. You have to have the measurement already. And
Yeah.
sometimes you need to consider 14 plus 2, like
Oh,
a token,
absolutely.
right?
That's
Everything has to be precise.
oh, of course. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't realize that playing Eldar is that you have to be where you need to be. Like you have to pre-measure. You
Very
have to
precise.
know
Very,
beforehand. Yeah.
yes. As we should, you know, we can foresee in the battlefield, right? I can.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah,
kind of that goes with the whole Eldar thing anyway, so that makes a lot of
yes,
sense.
yes. Ah, this game. Well, basically, yeah. As I said, I'm getting a little better all the time, right? So I got a 6 to 14. It's a loss, but yeah, it's got 2 more points for the
There you
team. Yeah,
go. And the team won, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you won.
No, actually, we got. We on points we won,
Yeah.
but the differential is not enough to
Ah.
make a victory.
Ah.
So although we won, like, was it like how many points? 4 or 5 points. 5 points was it? 4 points. But
That's
we
yeah, that's still
it's
awesome.
a draw. Yeah. It's a funny system anyway.
Yeah, it
But
is.
we had to respect that. So it was a draw.
There
Now I want.
there you go.
Then we had a little break,
Yep.
and then I went to just passing by one of the table. They have, I believe this is like a showcase because it's elder, and I had to take a photo. You can zoom in and see this beautiful artwork. You know,
Yeah, that's beautiful, dude.
absolutely
I love the
breathtaking.
Harlequins too. That is very
Breath.
pretty. Yeah, look at that.
There are these kind of moments. You know, you just have to
Oh,
cherish
100%.
that.
Oops. That's cool. And they're coming out of the webway gate
Look at
too.
that. Yeah, exactly. I just come out from the
Wow, look at
warp.
that. That's so cool. Reminds me
Look
of
at
why I
that.
love the Eldar so much. These are some
Yep.
conversion pieces as well. That's really
Yeah,
neat.
sure.
Wow, that's a cool troop master. Cool.
Really hope one day the Harlequins can make a comeback. You know,
They need
not
to,
even one.
man. They need to. I think GW's afraid that they'll like make them broken or something, but you just got to go
Oh,
for it, man. You just got to go for it.
yep. All right. This is the
Coolio.
second game for the Friday, and this is the fifth game of the whole tournament. Yes. Now we are playing against Lithuania,
Mm-hmm.
and this particular game and the particular list I go against is the famous Imperial Knights with 5 big knights.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Have you fought something similar with this?
Yes, quite a few times. However,
Yeah.
not in 11th edition yet.
Okay.
One of my buddies plays Knights, but he's
Right.
busy with life. So,
Yeah. This people can say, yeah, I played against knights and this and that, but 5 knights list, this is a super special list, and also the detachment the particular player choose. The players Adam, and he's from Poland, actually. He's a mercenary player. Like me. I'm mercenary player for Estonia. He's a mercenary player for Lithuania. Yeah.
nice.
But he's from Poland. He's only 18 years old, my friend.
That's
And
crazy, actually.
and
Yeah.
and the manner and the knowledge he plays he displays through the game. Wow, it's absolutely like a could be like a 20 years gaming experience guy. You know,
Yeah.
unbelievable. I was most surprised not only because he's a master management of his army, but also the manner. How should I be more specific? It's like sure he's a polite, but he's a firm, and he's for example, like say he started saying, okay, yeah, we have enough time to play. Then he said, don't worry about time, Kim, and we have enough time, and I will never clock you out on time. huh?
Yeah.
If you need, I can give you my time. Okay, I don't need that, but he had this manner. It's like
Hmm.
a immediate make you feel whatever result of this game, whatever result, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a respectful game. We're gonna have a like a learning game. Because I played into night, but not like this kind of night. I have played into like a 3, 4 big nights, a lot of dogs, small nights. This is the first time I play against 5 nights, and I thought it might be easier for me, but actually not, not at all. And he was the defender, and that's why he chose the Dawn of War. Was it Dawn of War tipping point? I can't remember. But anyway, he chose this long deployment age. Okay,
Hmm.
so this is a very, very, very tricky list to play against. Because each knight is a 10 OC. Because a big base, one knight can easily take control on 2 objectives. And once they touch one objective, 1 millimeter even, they can shoot everything behind that. Try to follow me. Try to see how much they can cover.
Yeah.
And then Adam showed me he has a very specific stratagem in the detachment he chooses. Once he touch the next phase, he can use a 1 CP, give a 5 um, sticky, 5 OC sticky.
Oh yeah.
And the sticky rule said is if your opponent has more OC on you on the sticky, then for example he has 5 sticky, right? 5 OC sticky. I
Right.
need to put 6 OC on top. If I put 5, that is still his.
Yep.
How
Yes,
tricky
sir.
is that?
Yeah, that's
In this
tricky.
particular game, because no, I wasn't expecting that. So I put 5 Sky Rivers because why? Because Sky Rivers can deep strike, right?
Hmm.
So it's very natural for me to do that. And now it turned out that was almost like a fatal mistake, of which I wouldn't know anyway, so it wouldn't make any difference. So what happened is that from the second turn, I realized there was something really frustrating happened. He keep pushing, slowly pushing forward, and each objective he need to leave, he used a stratagem. So 5 OC. First I thought, yeah, well, okay, I can just deep strike in, take it. But then I realized, no, I cannot take it because I only have 5 OC. Even he leave it completely empty, I completely just get on the middle of the objective. I still only 5 OC. I cannot take it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
that'll happen.
eventually, I still deep strike to his side, but fucking those 5 guys just chill there, do nothing, right? It
Yeah.
was so frustrating. I just and he was laughing because that's exactly how he designed. He's a funny guy also. We had so much joy, play the game. Okay, I lost, but also I didn't lose just like whatever. No, actually I put a lot of hurt on him also. I took out the big knight in the first round. I believe it's like I complete take out one. For example, that Lancer you see on the right side of the screen, that's
Hmm.
called a Lancer. I
Yeah.
took out that one activation, and then I hurt, made some damage to another one. The next round, take out one more and put hurt on the 1.5 nights per round. But the problem is I can kill, we still have killing power, but we do not have power to push up, to push back, to take back the control. No, we don't. That
Yeah.
is the problem in this particular game. He just steadily pushing forward, As I said, each night he can touch two terrain. Then he has 10 OC on each. Then when he need to leave, he drop a 5 OC Diggy. So basically he has only two models left in the later part of the game, but he has the ridiculously has the full control of the board. Of course, whenever he move forward, he's shooting much, so much. And this cascader, what's it called like that? It's like incredible, like 100 shots, you know.
Yeah,
So
they're definitely an army where if they shoot at one of your units, you might as well just remove
ridiculous,
them.
ridiculous.
There's so many
So
shots.
although I have been very careful, I was really, I'm happy actually. From the result, you couldn't see that, but I was super, what's the word in English? Like adapting myself and improvising. Yeah, I
Yeah,
improvised. I never played against this list. I improvised to predict. Later, after the game, he told me actually, he said that he was surprised I can predict and pre-blocking where he want to go. So if I was a little less careful than that, I would be blown, completely tabled one round early at least. So in a way, I'm also proud. Although I only got 2 points, but trust me, those 2 points one didn't didn't come easy.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, sometimes that's the difference. So yeah.
All right, what we got
What
here
do we got
next?
next? More pictures.
Oh
Knights.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
there's a
from that
pink
game.
knight.
Yeah. Yes, the
Cute.
pink one. Yeah. So
That's cool.
yeah, we were killing. I was killing, but not enough.
Yeah.
Okay, now we come to the team against
Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah, Mexico. They're such a fun team. They play. They put a few before when we were just pairing. They have few bottles. I don't know if you can see. If you zoom in, you can
Is
see a
that
few
tequila
bottles
or
of
what?
tequila
I
with
knew it.
LED lights blinking.
Yeah,
These guys.
see. Yeah, I mean,
They're offering.
it's very
They're
cultural.
offering tequila
Yeah.
during the game. I don't know if that's a strategy of their team.
They have the resistance to it, and yeah,
Yeah,
it'll
but
certainly light a fire in you. I'll tell you that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's a very
that's
nice
funny.
gesture. Fun guys, yeah. And as you can see, this game I was paired into the famous Chaos Demon.
Yay!
Actually, I was happy. I was happy, like because they are so famous and so popular list. I was like, at least let me run into them once. So I got it. So
Yeah.
I was,
Wait.
I was happy anyway.
Yeah.
Um, my goal is just to to get more knowledge and So now I got it. So now I want to show this is the only game I didn't put the ranger unit back because I noticed he had this one unit of fins. Oh no, sorry, the seekers. Yeah, you have any knowledge about these seekers? The model he
Yeah.
has moving.
Yeah. They're pretty beastly. Yeah.
They are crazy. They move. Was it move 14 inches?
Yeah. 14-inch
And
move.
they can at the once
Yeah.
and then charge. Just imagine that he was deployed that in the front of his deployment zone. We measured. I was like, okay, so basically he can just run into my deployment zone and charge somebody. Of course, I can't let that happen, right?
Yeah.
So this is the only game I didn't put the ranger back. Instead, I was using ranger to totally 8 inches away, blocking as much as I can. Because now, you doesn't matter you have 10 model, 20 model, they can only all the unit coherence has to be within 9 inches. So I can only stretch this much from
Hmm.
left to right. Yeah?
Right.
But I blocked it right in front of the seekers, so they cannot. Otherwise, they run straight to me. They don't care about solid terrain. Remember,
Right.
they can just run straight. And now he moved. He has to go around. You see. And also after that, I have my reactive move. So I blocked few inches again to the side way. So that's the only way I protected some of my units didn't get charged in the first turn. It was
Yeah.
super tricky.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
next.
like Company of heroes or whatever for Dark Angels. They just run at you and you have to block them.
Crazy stuff. And actually, in my turn, when I just activated, he had a Keeper of Secrets on the left side. I don't know why it's not in the photo. Actually, that one was behind Ruin, but I think he wasn't.
Yeah, I see
He
him in the.
wasn't expecting.
Whoops! Wait a second. Yeah, I see him in the corner way over
Was
there.
at that time already? I think. Wait.
Over here.
Can you go next one? Go to next one. See if it's there.
Here. Let's
Next
see.
photo.
No.
Okay. Well, I didn't take over. Anyway, he pushed one up from my left flank. I got a chance. I can see. I have two workers basically can aim at it. So actually, I went for it. I took it out.
Nice.
I was a bit lucky on that. Yeah. But now you can see. Now the famous 6 units of demonettes.
Yep.
These demonettes are incredible. They are super cheap, super fast, super efficient, and because once he gave up the native fight first ability, he has reroll to wound, reroll to hit roll, reroll to wound roll. So suddenly this cheap unit becomes super killy.
Yep. Yep. They're one of the
And
sleepers. I mean, people know about them, but because fights first got way worse in 11th,
yes,
this army
yes,
became very powerful because I don't need my
this
fights
unit
first.
suddenly
Yeah.
suddenly becomes so famous and so useful, so practical. It's true.
Yep.
And that's why all the demons they have like about like a 6 demoness. So as you can see here, they just start pushing up super fast, and yeah, Rangers sacrifice themselves for the
Yeah.
greater good.
For the greater good. Yep.
Next one, please. Okay, yeah, that's my opponent, Yen from Mexico,
Nice.
and this boy, he's only 17 years old, my friend.
That's crazy,
I
dude.
want to show you guys. 17 years old. Then I asked him, "How long have you played?" You know what's the answer, Proxy? He only played 2 years.
2 years. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
2 years. Then
There's
he
some
ended
smart
up with
kids out there.
WTC.
Yeah.
Incredible, incredible. He also has a very good attitude, and the way I enjoy playing against him, he has very good flow. Certainly, he know the army so good. Like, okay, I can kill what I can. Sure, I killed a lot of stuff. Actually, I can tell you guys, can probably tell you guys, I killed this Chaos Demon army. I killed 3/4 of it in the whatever turn. Was it fourth turn or something toward the end of the game?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he told me that, yeah, actually, you killed so much of my units. Like, he only have like around 500 points left. So we can kill, but
Right.
we we do not have the power to push back, or we do not have the means to control the board. As you can see here, maybe you just go through casually next couple of photos. He has come. You can see whatever I push to the middle area, he has a unit come close, charge, charge, charge. At one point, he made like a 5 to 6 charges, and then whatever he charged in, he cleared out, he killed, he moved on, he consolidated forward,
Yep.
and that is the biggest problem for Eldar.
Yeah.
Later, I will give one more comment still. Let's see what else. Okay, also the worker. Yeah, I hide it pretty well, but doesn't matter. This these guys they mounted or beast or something. They move so fast, they just charge in and they just kill it. They have millions of devastating wounds, so I don't even get to save my info. What's it? I
Oh.
remember it was devastating. Oh, okay. Oh, it didn't explode.
Oops.
Okay, I removed. Just like that.
Yeah.
Nearly just it. Yandar was surrounded by the demonettes and they killed her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
Nothing.
a was it 3 attacks each from those little guys. So one unit demonite they have 30 attacks, reroll one to hit, reroll one to wound, and themselves they have 4+ invo. It's like no 4+ feel no pain was it? It's like a crazy.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And also one moment I was shooting and killing one unit was shooting one unit of fins, and because the demonites are so close, so they can just give the wound to the demonites.
Right. Yep.
It was like
Yep.
I was like, okay, so your army has everything now, huh? Everything's
Yeah,
covered.
it certainly feels like that sometimes against some factions.
It's incredible. And
And then we have
okay,
the
I tried.
chariot, of course, which is
At some point, you see, I push forward. I'm not just caging in my zone. No, no, no. My I saw one point my Prince unit, the whole unit went up, take the control of the central objective, and then I made a quite a bold move, uh, just to use the Prince. If I can make a good damage on the chariot, actually I could kill it, but it didn't work out. The dice rolls and all this, and yeah, no, I tried to get 1 point, but I mean for the WTC, but I couldn't. It's still like a 4 or 5 points away.
that's a shame.
So it's 0-20. That's
Oh
not
man,
a
that's rough.
surprise, not a
That's
surprise.
rough.
But now I know this is the most powerful Chaos Demon list. I think this probably identical one with the Liam VSR's list.
Yeah, because
All
he's
right.
running that list too now, right? Chaos Demons.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He turned into Spanish.
Yep. Well, we all knew it was
That's the
coming.
Lord.
You
That's
know.
the Lord.
Yep.
Yeah. And this one, yeah, this one, you see, the last game, the sevens, I run into the knights again.
Yeah.
But this time, four big knights, and then a tank with some couple units. And this, the last fight, before it, I already decided I'm gonna give everything I got. And yeah, I was lucky or whatever you said, or experienced. After losing 6 rounds,
Oh
I
yeah.
finally got one win. Yay!
Oh yeah, brother. That's right.
11-9.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, the knight's still terrible to fight against, and it's still the open deployment. But this time, okay, I got more knowledge after the play against Adam, and then I noticed one interesting thing. My opponent was super sensitive to Fire Dragon. When he deployed, he used almost the same time as I deploy, although he has much fewer models. Because most time he was measuring the distance from Fire Dragon. He asked me how far they go, and I only told, okay, move 7. I can give a token. Then they advance, let's say maybe 4 inches usually. So that's like 13 inches. Then Melta is 9 to 12. But then he asked me, what's the maximum they should? Oh, maximum, you mean? Oh, okay, so then suddenly it become like a 30 inches or something. 30 plus, actually, yeah.
Right.
Then he decided to push his knight back. I was like, okay, you want to
Interesting.
do that,
Yeah.
it's your army. You put wherever you want. I offer you the facts, and then you decide. But then, of course, it's a good news for me, right? So I
Right.
don't have to worry too many nights at one moment. So again, we start. Okay, please go to next. Mm, 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 mm. Did I already kill the knight?
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like you got one of
But
them.
next to my blue CP marker, there was a big knight.
Okay.
I think it was a lancer again,
Yeah.
and the combined force guide and doom with walkers, and then also I dropped my wind rider in, so
Nice.
I
Nice.
took care of that.
Yeah, those I mean those knights do go down to Wind Riders.
Yeah, yeah, actually surprisingly really, but if you really do the math, you
Right.
got some lethal, push the AP to 2 or even 3, and then you won the most of them. Roll the big dice roll,
Oh yeah.
like 1 down 4. You know.
Yeah, I
So
mean
then
people
after
say
that,
it's, not
yeah,
viable or whatever, but I've done it. I try
no,
to tell
no,
people like, dude, it's I know
practical.
the quote unquote average dice may not show it, but when you're getting rerolls to hit and you're just fishing for hits, like you get a lot of lethal
Exactly,
attacks. Yeah.
exactly. At least for me, I absolutely they really kill every game, every turn.
Yep.
Whatever point two, they don't last long because they don't really survive too much.
Yep,
But
they're a
whatever,
one and done. Yeah.
yeah, they got that's
Yep.
fine, really.
Yep.
And in this particular game, actually, because the special position, the Wind Rider was hiding pretty well. They didn't die. They actually went in the end to get the opponent's home objective.
Nice. There you go, buddy. There you go.
Outflank or
Well,
something
you
like
did
that. But
win. You won. I
yeah,
mean, in a
yeah.
matchup that's not really favored for you, so that's great.
Um,
That's great.
yeah. But
Any more
I push
pictures here?
something to
Let's
the
see.
middle. You
Yeah.
can also see.
Yeah,
So yeah,
absolutely.
I played a little more aggressive than before because I know
Yeah.
well their trick. So I have to, as I explained earlier, so I use some unit, more unit to block part of the ones and
Right.
part of the move. Right? And whatever,
I
if he really reach there to kill my unit, that means
mhm,
they are in my fire dragon
right.
melter range. Of course, I take
And you
that
knew he was afraid of
might
fire dragons, which is a good pickup. Sometimes you have
yeah,
to play the player.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Cool, man. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm looking at this board layout and it's like, yeah, you're taking the fight to him. I think that's how you have to play against knights because
Yes,
they're gonna get to you anyway. You know,
yes.
they're gonna get to you
You
turn one.
have to give,
Yeah,
you
you
have to
have
push
to be
up, and
proactive. Yep,
if you just afraid or just stay on your half, is not. Is you have to be a little more pushing, pushy for that.
100%.
And what we have behind this one? Ah, there's a big stage, yeah. But
Yeah,
okay, I was feeling the night pretty good. When one moment I was taking out two of them. Okay, they have like a one on the two on the left, but they didn't really do much after that. Because then on my turn again, the Corsair can all Corsair unit are grenades. So
right.
at that moment already, yeah, I knew the victory is in my hand. And
That's awesome.
so finally, got at the last moment possibility I can win. I got it. So it was a good finishing, one
That's
to six of my first WTC journey. And
that's
you see
awesome.
the knife. Look at it. Go
This
back.
one?
You see the little footprint? It just touched at 1
Oh yeah.
millimeter.
Yeah, look at that.
You can shoot everything behind it.
Yeah,
So you
that's
have to be
crazy.
super careful.
Yeah.
Super careful.
Yep.
Night army are very tricky. Very tricky.
Very powerful right now. Not Chaos
Mm,
Knights for some reason, but Imperial Knights, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why Chaos Knights aren't that good. I mean, I've fought the War Dog version of it, and I know why that's not doing well. But I wonder why the Big Knight version of it isn't doing well.
It's about list building.
Yeah,
You put your thoughts. And Adam, the Five Nights player, told me he said the best Nights player in the world. They two are friends. They discussed a long time. They both agree that Five Nights build was the best Imperial Knights build, and
yeah.
it shows. It shows.
Well, absolutely. Well, the armigers, you can deal with the armigers with random bullshit. That's what I like to call it, random bullshit. A Warwalker could take one out.
Sure.
You know,
So,
but the big knights take a commitment, and they take a little
I
bit
mean,
more
that's the thing.
coordination.
When I play against the Five Nights, I have to put. Of course, you know that it's a dice game. Nothing is guaranteed, so I have to put
Yeah,
like I would say if you count the cycles in, it's like 6 to 8 units effort,
right.
about that. Then if any of the units I was little careless, imagine then they move a big knight, but they move fast now. They have +2 movement, so they can move two, or I believe they have some advance and shoot whatever things. Imagine then they can shoot, they can delete like I don't know 5 6 units in one go. They trade 2 rounds, then you how many units left for you? Not much anymore, right?
Yeah,
That's the thing.
very true.
Okay, what's behind?
Let's see.
Let's push forward.
More pictures of the knights.
Right. So he was still pushing. He was still keeping behind.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah, let's come here.
let's come
Okay, the
here.
game
Okay.
finished.
Yeah.
My little victory. And this guy, do you know this guy?
Yeah, dude. He's
His
from
name,
Crumping Wargaming, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yes, Jonathan. Jonathan is from American, but he
Jonathan.
lives
Okay.
in Norway, and he has been a few times in the Norwegian WTC team. And he's an
Nice.
absolutely lovely individual, a very characteristic. Love
Yeah.
him or hate him. It's
Yeah.
very, 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 very outspoken. I love his energy. Also, we talked more now, finally, when we met. and we both have martial art background and a military background. So we got a lot to talk about. This guy's super strong physically, and he got actually this year in the whole WTC, he got in the second place as an individual, as a player ranking,
Oh, nice.
and
Yeah.
Roger got the number one, and he got the number two.
Nice.
So
Orcs.
that's a pretty big
He's a big
achievement, huh?
orc. I actually
Yeah, yeah.
haven't I don't think the orcs in all the matches I've seen him playing, I don't think they lost one single match
No,
in
they can lose,
WTC.
but rarely,
It's
rarely.
very
Look at the
rare.
mirror,
Yeah.
mirror orc also, yeah. So one of them
Oh
can
yeah,
lose.
the mirror an orc's losing. Yeah, for
Rarely,
sure.
because most of them are imagine they are super good player. And the
Yeah.
Finnish captain Jouni, he play orc, and he was in the player ranking. He was the 11th,
Yeah.
also very impressive. Out of
Yeah.
368 players, you know,
Oh,
was
absolutely.
in,
Yeah, I mean the
very
best players with arguably the best army are it's gonna be nasty. Yeah.
sure in teams. You know, of course, your team try to protect you,
Oh, of course, because
right?
you can
To
twenty
push you
zero with
forward.
orcs. I mean, they have the highest potential, I think, out of any of the armies to 20-0 somebody. So,
They are
for
super
sure.
broken now, super broken anyway. Okay, next photo.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
Okay. This is party time now, you know. So after the
Nice.
hard gaming day, so we had a team dinner. Then I went to the one bar called the Bar Popular. So seems it is popular. Most of
Yeah.
the guys go there. So finally, you know, we meet the famous Scardy dude and
Yep.
one American. This what's it called, the Glacier Gig. That's his channel, and then two of the Norwegian team members. So, all
Nice.
right. Right. Ah, Ines, such a gentleman.
Nice. Nice.
And
Nice
Ines, he
guy.
has helped me with our Cyma gaming team, like a team event setup. So we were that time we didn't never met before that conversation, but now we finally met and had a little more chat, and hopefully I can get them over here next April when we have next Kings of Saima event in
Nice.
the last weekend of next April 2027. We're gonna have 30 teams of 6 players per team, so it's gonna be a big event.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yep. And
This is
now this is yeah,
the
it's
bar.
like
Nice.
most are the WTC players from different countries, and
Oh, good
was
deal.
pretty. Yeah,
That's
Sunday
cool.
night was good, relaxing. Yeah, the
Hey.
famous David.
That's cool. David's cool.
And
Yeah.
yeah, David did pretty well in the War Master this year, just
Yeah.
second
Yeah.
in
Second
powder.
place, man. Crazy
He
list,
he
dude. Yeah.
yeah, most Achille Chaos Demon list, and
I feel like that's how you
very
have to do it.
creative,
Yeah. Yeah. Good for
super
him
cool,
playing Blood Legion. Yeah.
super cool.
Definitely. Super cool faction. Super strong too. And then
Yep.
Soldier.
And you know Brian
Yep.
is the captain of Team Ignite, the Orc US Orc player.
Oh yeah. Interesting.
So yeah. And this is the newly crowned War Master, of course.
Yep.
And this photo
Nice.
was taken within half an hour. He won the title, so he was
Nice.
pretty fresh that time. Can you
Cool.
see the guy? Zoom in. See his face. Can you see he has done 3 days, 9 rounds Warhammer by that time?
Ha.
He looks so fresh.
Yeah.
It's like
It's the beard.
unbelievable.
It's the beard.
Unbelievable. Such a
Yeah.
he has so good energy, you know. Imagine, you know, if you had 9 rounds Warhammer in 3 days non-stop, and the weather was 36 degree, and inside the hole there's no air condition. There's like a 600 plus people there,
Yeah.
and imagine this mental power, you know, mental strength. It's incredible.
It's tough. Yeah. It's absolutely tough. I
Yep.
wouldn't be able to do that. No way.
I can't do that. I can't
No
do
way. Yeah.
You
Too
know,
many games.
they
Too
really
many games.
they really
6 games is
deserve
already a
the.
lot. Like 3 games a day for me is like, oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead
Yeah,
after 3 games. Yeah.
I do that for a week. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I literally couldn't do it. I mean, I have game days at my house and stuff, and I'll play 2 games, maybe 3, and like by the end of the day, I'm just like, everybody get out, leave, leave me. Yeah.
Get lost. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Seriously,
next?
that's great. Oh man. Well, Kim,
Huh?
it's
Okay.
it's awesome to see
Good.
how you did. I mean, I
Yeah.
know that most of your games unfortunately were against Emperor's Children, which is really hard, and just Slanesh in general, man. Like,
Yeah.
but so you said you were going to kind of talk about your thoughts a little bit about
Yes.
Eldar and so
Couple
forth.
thoughts from we finish the talk. Yeah. Because
Sounds good.
for example, the elder force are still having powers, and we are still super good at killing. But the one main problem is we do not have the board control. We are too fragile. We cannot push back. We cannot take back the control. That is a big problem of ours, you know.
Right.
And anything touch us, we are gone. Even the demonists, three, four, five of them touch my normally I say touch my fire dragon unit. All my dragons are gone. Only dragon left. Couple wounds left.
Right.
And yeah, at one moment in that Chaos Demon game, my fire dragon was surrounded by 4 demonites in close combat. When it's my turn, I was like, of course I can kill them. You know. Okay, dragon actually wait. Dragon was killed. So I managed to roll a two up, so I get him back to life and outside of the engagement, right? Which is perfect, right? So I can shoot them with the three melta shots and then charge them. I was like, only 4 demonites. Of course, I can take care of them. But you know what? Embarrassingly, 1 demonite survived. So in the end, my great Phoenix Lord of Fire Dragon got stuck with 1 demonite.
That's
How
usually how it
embarrassing!
goes, man. Seriously, that's usually how it
I was,
goes.
I was, I'm, to be honest, okay, I am a loyal craft world, you know, but
Hmm.
still, I'm getting a little tired of how fragile we are, you know.
Right.
Our biggest strength through the editions, I would say, is our speed and the way how we can maneuver the battlefield because we are super fast. But
Yeah.
now we don't have that anymore,
Yeah.
really. Look, all the armies I've played, all these 7 rounds, including the knights. You think they're slow? The quickest knights, the Lancer Knight, can move 16 inches, my friend. Can you
Yeah.
imagine that?
Yep.
16 inches through everything. They are boom in your front of your face. Deal with that. We are super fragile army. What we can do? I don't think by decreasing few points can change it. You know, let's say
No,
so
not
I
at all.
believe probably within a week there's a new data balance come out. Let's say they give you 5 points here, 10 points there. You know, after one balance, usually your list can get maybe either 100 less or 100 more, depending on the buff you or nerf you, right?
Right.
100 points. That's just like 1 unit more of something. That's not gonna change anything. I can tell you
Yeah.
because the
Well,
mechanism hasn't changed.
it's
The
definitely not
11th
going to
edition
change much. Yeah.
too many army, all these so-called meta army units. Look at them; they have all super fast units. At least 2 to 3 different units, super fast in front of in front of your face. Boom! First turn, deal with it. You know,
Yeah.
we cannot deal with it. Anything get into our rank. When they kill 1 unit, they consolidate. You know, touch themselves into 3 or 4 units. That's it. Our game is like a 30-40% shut down from there.
Yep.
It's,
Yeah,
it's,
it's
uh, it's,
unfortunate.
that's the main trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
that one said.
it's
Yeah.
kind of, I mean,
Let's.
just quick opinion really quick on my end. It's really like an edition that's favoring big models with big bases, like the defilers and stuff, cuz they can just move through everything now, whereas before they couldn't. So it's really tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah.
And bikes, oh god, don't get me started about bikes, you know. Jeez. You know what I do think though, and then I'll then we can talk about something else is the dinosaurs, the Exodites.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
I
they have
heard you
some
talk
potential.
about it.
Yeah.
Yes,
You know,
could be. We'll have to look
we'll
into
have
it.
to
Yeah,
see. Yeah, look into those.
yeah. And another point I also want to give after this, okay, not whole week, but like a 4 days events, we really need to thank to the TOs, the events. Because for us, and okay, this time I was a player, so I just go there, play one game,
Mm-hmm.
2 game a day, and then chill and exchanging dice, and
Yep.
sometimes I laugh. We are pretty adult guys,
Right.
and then we are still trading. We play a toy soldier game, and we trading dice to each other.
Yeah,
so,
very
so
true.
cute. But okay, what I'm trying to say is the TOs. Imagine this WTC or admins and the staffs. They I don't know how long. At least I would say half year efforts they put into this. At least half year deal with all kind of things. Their organize the way how they organizing was so beautiful, so smooth, and there was many streaming rules. It was like I didn't count like a specific, but I think easily like 8+ streaming crews. So a lot of games got covered, and also the setup, many photos. If you see a little further, also in our Instagram account of Saima Gaming. You can see I always give a report every day before the battle, before the round, after the round, quick thoughts, what videos I give. And actually, during that 4 days, 5 days, we got like a 17,000 views, like incredible. So the TOs have done most of the job. You know? So always, when you go to a tournament, doesn't matter. Even it's a 10% RTT, 1 day tournament, you always, before you leave, take those few seconds, go to thank the TO, shake the hand, or ask if kindly what we can help. Like, say, can we help you move the table back together or something, okay? Some appreciation because these guys didn't owe you anything to do what they're doing. They organize a fantastic event for you, you know? So always show appreciation. And I can only imagine how much work these WTC guys did. It's just look at it. Just imagine how many tables they have to carry and to manage, to rent or to logistics sort it out. It's incredible.
Nice.
So that's something I want to point out also.
Yeah, big thanks for them because without them it wouldn't be possible, and obviously they deal with a lot of BS as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Leading up to the event
Yeah.
and all
And
that.
the,
Yeah.
and the last minute, Proxy. Now, from now, it's like 5 weeks away. It's our Saima GT in Finland. We are in the beautiful Saima Lake, and we would like to get more international players to join us as well. And that's something I would like to invite all the 40K competitive players. Check it out, the Saima GT from PCP, and if you can, it happens within 6 weeks. So get yourself
Yeah, it's
ready,
coming up.
and
It's in
we'll see you.
September, right?
Yeah, the
Or October.
last weekend of September,
Gotcha.
26th to 27th.
Nice.
So if you
Yeah,
can, just
I'm gonna try to make it
join.
myself. There's a few things I have
Yeah,
to see what I can do, obviously, as an
yeah,
international traveler, but we'll find out.
yes. You
And
come here, we take care
yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you will meet orcs and Emperor's children
Oh boy, I
and
can't
Big Knight.
wait. I can't wait. Well, hopefully the balance
You know,
change does something.
yeah, yeah. But hey, for
Yeah.
you, my friend, as a TO, I can manually pair you into those
Ah!
whatever, whatever, whatever you want to get here.
Pair me into guard, baby.
Okay. Hey, don't underestimate guards.
I know I
I
won't.
think their win
Yeah.
rate is higher than us.
Yeah,
To back
fair
it up.
enough. Sometimes it is, isn't it? In some weeks. Yeah.
Maybe you and me could play a mirror match, you know?
Yeah, that'd be fun. I love
Obviously.
Eldar versus Eldar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
cool.
could be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, my friend.
All right, man. Thank you for coming on, Kim,
Yeah.
once again. For
My
everybody out
pleasure.
there, listening, Kim's on the Discord. He has great advice about Eldari. If you guys want to join the Discord, the link's in the description. You just have to join a Patreon free trial, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, Kim, once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Take care.
Have a good one. See ya.